Welcome to day 158 of our BitClout journey. It's the weekends are usually slow, and so we're just getting off the weekend. But there is some news. What do we have to talk about today, Brian?
Yeah, so yesterday we talked quickly about polygram.cc, which is the new NFT node that came out, and it really takes NFTs on BitClout up a notch. It allows users to kind of not curate, but to display their gallery in a really nicely defined way. The user interface is really easy. It's kind of like OpenSeas, but for BitClout. But yesterday, right after we talked about Polygram, another NFT node launched, and that was Supernovas. Supernovas.app is the website. And they're very similar to Polygram. They're the two are, I guess you would call them competitors, but I think they're going to feed off of one another. I think that they're both going to really bring NFTs to the forefront. And it's what I love about BitClout is that you don't have just an OpenSeas where all the Ethereum NFTs are located. You can have multiple nodes, and all these nodes act as like a sales point for NFTs and a gallery. And it provides users a way to kind of display their collection. So everybody that has a BitClout account actually has a Polygram account and a Supernovas account, and whatever other NFT nodes are going to come out. So I think this is great for the NFT space, and this is exactly what I've been waiting for, and it has me super excited about what's to come with BitClout.
Yeah, for sure. It's just great for BitClout that we're seeing these NFT nodes pop up. We knew that it was going to happen. We just didn't know how long it would take for developers to create a product for NFTs. And one thing I really like about Supernova is that you can actually place bids from the site itself. You do have to sign in before you can start browsing. I don't know, personally, I think you should be able to browse before signing in. But both these platforms are slightly different, and they're going to have their own appeals in their own ways. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of other NFT platforms that pop up as well. But like you said, I think it's great for BitClout that we're seeing this, and we're seeing it so soon. I really thought it would take longer than this. NFTs have been out for what, maybe 5 weeks now, maybe 6 weeks tops, and we're already seeing these platforms. And what we see now, I'm sure, is nowhere near what we're going to see in weeks from now. Like just like in a month from now, I'm sure these platforms are going to be built out further, and we're going to see more competitors, if you can call them that. But ultimately, I feel competition on BitClout, it's not really the same as competition elsewhere, because anything that helps BitClout is helping everyone on BitClout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. And while Polygram and Supernovas, I'm sure they're competitors because they're both doing the same basic thing, and that's bringing forth the data from the BitClout blockchain for NFTs and putting it front and center rather than what BitClout.com, that node, does. It's mostly concentrating on the social aspects. But you'll see that their competition's good. I mean, it's going to drive both these nodes to find better ways to appeal to users, and that's always a good thing. Like you had Google and Yahoo competing against each other. You have Apple and Android competing against each other. Those competitions force both sides to really innovate, and I think we're going to see other nodes come on too.
Well, and I mean, we're working with M. Van Halen to do Check BitClout, which sort of allows you to discover new NFTs on BitClout, and we also might be doing something more focus on NFTs in the near future with him as well. So keep an eye out for that. I also want to mention, a few days ago, we had a video and a BitClout post introducing a woman named Drew Kataoka. She's a big Clubhouse celebrity. And unfortunately, it turns out that the account that we were talking about appears to be a scam. So what happened was we were in a Clubhouse room, and Drew came in. She's like this very well-known person on Clubhouse with over 760,000 followers. And she took an interest in BitClout. She was talking about it. We introduced her to it. Michelle Lord introduced her to it, and Raj Lahoti introduced her to it. And she really seemed interested. So a few hours after that room ended, an account popped up on BitClout under her name, Drew Kataoka. And it ended up being that it wasn't really her, at least from what we can tell now. So we apologize for getting misled, and we apologize for in turn misleading you guys on that.
Yeah, it's really a shame that there are so many scammers out there. Hopefully they figure out a way to kind of slow the scamming down, because that's definitely going to be a turnoff in the future, when, especially when they start bringing on board a lot of new people. It's gonna kind of open things up for scammers to operate at an even higher level, because there's going to be so many people that don't fully understand the platform. So hopefully we can figure this out before the surge of new users. But yeah, it's a shame, and we're sorry for getting people excited about our account. It's nearly impossible to really verify some of this stuff. But also Gwyneth Paltrow, she made her first post yesterday, and I think that's big. I also know that of course we had Reese Witherspoon, who they created a new account, like a new holding account for her.
Yeah.
So reserved account. So I think we're going to see an inflow of celebrities. I know that the high key guys are bringing on board a lot of celebrities, and also I noticed Peter Thiel. People have been buying Peter Thiel over the last 24 hours. I don't know if that's a sign that he's coming or if it's just speculation, but I mean that would be big. For those who don't know, Peter Thiel founded PayPal with Elon Musk, and
yes. So I believe it was Douglas who had it was approximately $150,000 worth of Peter Thiel coin he bought yesterday. And then this morning I saw there was another huge buy of $30,000 of his coin. So I don't know if somebody knows something or if it's just speculation that they believe he's going to be coming onto the platform, but it's going to be interesting to follow.
I'll point something out. That $30,000 buy this morning, they actually sold it shortly after. So maybe it was just a fluke.
Yeah, I don't know. So one other thing I want to talk about, we released the third card in our BitCloutKids series of trading cards. The card is of a character named Jack Usmell. So obviously it's based off of Jake Udell, and he's scrubbing Jack Dorsey in a tub to get all the centralization and corporate greed off of him. You guys should check it out if you go to BitCloutKids on BitClout. And there's a gold version and 10 silver version. So 101 gold version and a 1 of 10 silver version. We don't have an official end date yet, but I think
we do actually. Actually, we do. I put it on the profile. Okay. The silvers will end on Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, and the gold will end 1 week from today at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So next Monday.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. Card number 3 of the series. We still have 2 more trading cards to be released in series 1.
Yeah, but we're going to do that probably every 2 weeks or so. We're going to release a new card. So look for the next card to be released, probably not next weekend, but the following weekend.
So we're excited about that. And I think that's a great place to end off day 158 of our BitClout journey.